right, good evening to everyone and welcome to this evening's meeting. We're going to have a moment of silence. As always, please keep those with COVID-19 infections and those who have lost a loved one to the virus in your prayers. Be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. If you would, those who are present, stand with me. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, before we go to the adoption of the agenda, I would like to conduct roll call, so those commissioners, as I call your name, please respond, notifying us of your presence. Commissioner Sana Gregory.
I am here.
Commissioner Gail Hambrick.
I am here.
Commissioner Felicia Franklin Warner.
Present.
And Commissioner DeMont Davis.
Present.
All right, all commissioners are present and accounted for.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Board of Commissioners' May 5th, 2020 board meeting. Our first order of business is adoption of the agenda. Any members of the board want to offer any amendments?
All right, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda.
So moved.
Is there a second? I'll
Second,
second.
Mr. Chair.
Okay, Commissioner Gregory second the motion. Any questions? Hearing none, those in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed? It's unanimous.
Our next item of business is the adoption of the, approval of the consent agenda.
Is there a motion to approve?
Approve. Motion to approve, sir.
Commissioner Gregory,
Second.
second by Commissioner Davis. Any questions? Hearing none, those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, our next items are board appointments.
All right, first board appointment is to the Library Board for Siobhan Simmons. Term will expire on May 1st, 2020. I believe she's ineligible to run. I think her limit, she's served 2 terms already. So with that being said, the next Library Board term will expire on May 1st of 2023. Are there any recommendations?
Mr. Chair, I talked to Commissioner Davis earlier today about this. If you remember last time, I tried to put her back on, but she couldn't. But I had someone who's very interested. She actually lives in Commissioner Davis' district, Ms. Kim Jones-Blackwood. She works for the Clayton County school system, very into technology. Of course, like a lot of, she started as an educator, but now she's a technology trainer. Ms. Kim Jones-Blackwood, I offer that in the form of motion, please, to replace Ms. Simmons on the library board.
Second.
Second.
All right, motion made by Commissioner Gregory, second by Commissioner Davis. Any questions? Hearing none, those in favor, aye.
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 Opposed? It's unanimous. Next,
Approve the minutes from the last meeting?
I'm sorry, say again, Commissioner Gregory.
Did we approve the minutes from the last meeting?
That's what-
Within the
Yes,
consent
they-
Yes,
agenda?
they were included within the consent agenda.
Gotcha, I'm sorry.
All right, next board appointment is to the Green Space Land Trust Board. Naturally, well, when this board was set up, the chairman and the vice chair served automatically on 2 of those seats. There are 4 members at large. The positions are 4-year terms, which will begin on May 5th, 2020, and will expire on May 5th, 2024. And we have 4 at-large seats. Are there any recommendations?
I recommend that we put Timothy McKinney on this board.
Is there a second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
All right,
Is it
problem.
Timothy
Kinney.
Kenny?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. All right. Any questions? Hearing none, those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. I'd like to offer up Libby Torbish to be nominated for a position. Is there a second?
Second.
Properly moved and second. Any questions? Hearing none, those in
Yes,
favor?
what district is that? What district is that? Because I think Timothy Kenny lives in District 4, you're in District 4, Vice Chair is in District 4.
Now,
So this next
my
recommendation, what
nominations come from
district is it?
countywide. My nominations, of course, represent countywide. But as far as the district, I don't know. I have to look it up and see what district she's in. But that, she is my nomination.
Okay, I'm clear on it being countywide. It's just that, I think that what we have to do is ensure that we have someone representing, the needs or concerns or just, the involvement of the various districts. So again, with you and Vice Chair serving on that board, and now Timothy Keeney on that board, there are 5 seats on that board. That board will be run by all of District 4 for the most part. So we want to make sure that other districts' interests are going to be represented, whether they're at large or not.
And
So
thank,
that's why I asked specifically, does your nominee reside in a different district other than District 4?
okay, again, don't know the specific district, but she is my nomination. Did I get a second on it?
Commissioner
Yeah.
Davis.
Yes, I second
Commissioner
it. And
Davis
we do have
seconded
2
the
more
motion.
appointments. to
Any other
Commissioner Warren's,
questions?
Can I?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I do, Mr. Chair.
Yes, go ahead.
Commissioner Warren, last week, or our last meeting, there were 2 development authority positions. Were both of those in District 3? No, no, both were not in District 3, no ma'am. So
Okay.
I'm just listening, if it's 5 on this board, then that means that there will be, the majority will be only from one district. And we have quite a bit of green space in District 3. So that was the only reason. It's not just District 3, it could be your district, or District 1 or 2.
Isn't Kenny in
I
District
just
3?
want to ensure that
I
we
thought
kind of
he
keep that in
was in
mind
District 3.
as
He
we're
possibly could be in
moving
District 4.
forward.
I don't know.
I understand, but
I know
and
he
I
is.
just thought to ask that, because I know you nominated both so that we put on that development authority. I know one of them was in District 3, but I don't
Yes,
remember.
ma'am. And I
Okay.
will go ahead and answer that as well. That's specifically why I suggested someone outside of District 3, because I studied the makeup of the board, and it's always my goal as a commissioner, whether I'm representing District 3 or not, we all represent the entire county. I just want to ensure that we have folks from various districts. A perfect example of that was when we were dealing with the situation earlier this year and then last year, where we had other boards that didn't have anyone representing the interests specifically of District 3, or either District 1 or 2. I just think as commissioners, we need to all make sure that we look at it from an equity lens to make sure that all interests are represented.
Okay, let's go ahead and take this vote, and there are 2 more positions, so hopefully you or the others have a nomination as well. Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous.
Nay.
4-1, it passes. All right, is there another nomination a board member would like to make?
Can we hold one of those? Because I would like to see someone from District 2.
Is that
Because I
Yes, it's
was
Commissioner
not aware
Hamilton.
that everybody was coming from one district. I am not prepared. By the time the next meeting, I will have a nominee.
And I will let you know what district my nominee is coming in. I'll shoot y'all an email in reference to her address.
So thanks for that, Commissioner Warner, thanks.
No
For that.
problem, yes. Thank you all.
Okay, is there a
Yes,
number?
Commissioner.
Hold on now, let's make sure we keep order here. Is there a nomination for one of the other positions? We have 2 left.
I move that we hold the other positions, Mr. Chair.
Okay,
And
the
I move
motion
that
is,
we actually start to, as Commissioner Davis stated, I think this is a perfect example that we need to have some type of process in place to where we are ensuring that we are looking at it from an equitable lens and that we have some type of information that goes out beforehand. So I'm going to move that we hold those other 2 positions to ensure that you have an opportunity to find out where your nominee lives, and then that will have an impact on the other nominees.
I second it.
all right, properly moved and second. Any questions? My only question is, are you willing to yield, providing that there are no other representation? This is in general.
I'm sorry,
Any,
I don't understand.
okay, give me a second.
Clarify.
Are you willing to yield your position as far as being able to nominate somebody if the other districts are represented and yours as well?
You mean yield to your nominee?
Yield to a
Right.
nominee,
Any nominee.
to any nominee, but that is a question that we
Yeah.
just need to be mindful of. If there is more, if there's less than 5 to 7 members on the board. But again, that should be covered on sidebar conversation more so than anything. Just make sure that we understand what we're asking for before we sit here and say that we have to have representation in every district on every board. And that is the goal because you're looking for equity. So I do agree with that. But there are some other consequences to making a decision like that I think that needs to be talked through as well. The motion is to hold the other two,
Hold the two
second by
positions.
Commissioner Davis.
Correct.
Any other questions? Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. Mr. Reed,
We have like to have an executive session on litigation and personnel, please.
litigation personnel, there's a request. I'll make the request or the motion to go into executive session. Is there a second?
So
Second.
moved, Mr. Chair.
There we go.
All right, Commissioner
Second.
Davis, second the motion. Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. All right, we will temporarily leave to go into executive session. We will rejoin after which to either deal with anything else that comes before the board or to adjourn. Thank you. All right, motion to reconvene.
Motion.
I'll second the motion. Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
And those opposed, it's unanimous. Mr. Reed, you said we had nothing to vote on at
That's
this point.
correct.
All right, no further business being before this board. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to say the sound wasn't working. It's on now.
is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Probably moved and second. Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's unanimous. Everybody have a good night. God bless.